So Sephora is having a 20% off sale for Rouge members, and I happen to be one. So I took my little behind to Sephora and got some new goodies, and I'm excited to share them with you. I'm also going to give you some other recommendations in different categories for what you could get at the Sephora sale. It's from now until the 20th, so you have some time. Let's start with the first item that I got, which I'm excited about because it just came out. It's the Natasha Denona Under Eye Brightener. I used this today under my eyes and in my T-zone, and it just brightened my look. I love it. I put some setting powder on top and it kind of reduced the brightness, even though my setting powder is soft pink and this is soft pink. My shade is B2. It smells like nothing. I love this formula. This is my favorite concealer. See, I have them right here. These are my Natasha Denona concealers, and I love her formula. I love this concealer. It's my favorite. It's my go-to. But that is my go-to concealer. However, I bought and tried the ILIA under eye concealer. This is my new love. I really like it. I really, really like it. It looks so smooth under the eyes, and I have complicated under eyes. They look wrinkly really fast if I'm not using the correct products. But I tried this on in the store because I went into the Sephora without any makeup on. I got the shade 11W Georgette. This formula is so beautiful. It's so serum-like. It blends like butter. Glitter really goes a long way with this product, and when it sets under the eye, it doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look cakey at all. What I do to set my under eye is I take a powder puff like this, and I put it in my powder and I rub the excess off, and then I pat the product into my skin. But with this concealer, I can get away with using a brush to set my under eye, and I've never been able to do that. So that speaks volumes. I really like this one. I think I'm gonna go get another color to brighten, even though I have the Natasha Denona brightener. I may not get another color, but whatever. So if you're thinking of getting, we're starting with concealers. If you're thinking of getting any items or trying any items at Sephora this week, try the Natasha Denona concealers. They are fantastic. I love them. Natasha Denona or ILIA. For foundation, oh my god, my go-to foundations, my go-to, my favorites, my loves have been the Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation, the new one, the new formulation. I have dry skin, so when I have the old one too. I have the old Double Wear. This one is in 3N1. I think this is too dark for me. I might have gotten it when it was in the summertime. But the color I got in the new formulation is 2N2 Buff. This is what I'm wearing on my face now. I love this foundation. It is so silky smooth. See that? I can't believe I just wasted this. But I love it. I love this foundation. I highly recommend it. Try it out. Especially if you have dry skin, try that out. You might like it. My next go-to foundation that I highly recommend you try now that everything's on sale at Sephora is the DIOR Forever Skin Glow Foundation. My color is, where's my color? 2N. This is so beautiful. Every time I wear this foundation, I get compliments. I wore this on my birthday, and everybody complimented me left and right. I love this foundation. It's very, for me, it's not glowy because I truly have dry skin, and I prep my skin extensively. I use this and this and this. What else? And this all before applying my foundations. Oh, not to mention this. I use all of that underneath my foundation. I let it marinate and then I apply my foundation. And even so, my foundations, the glowy, dewy foundations always look satin to natural on me because I have dry skin. So, but this is a beautiful foundation. If you have oily skin, you can try the Forever, I don't know what it's called, but they have a matte version of this formulation. I love this. Now, my absolute favorite of all time is not a concealer. It's actually a skin tint, and it's the Ciele Tint and Protect. This has SPF 50 in it, but this looks so beautiful on my skin. Oh my god, it looks like skin. I put it on and it doesn't settle. I have, you know, by the end of the day, with any foundation I'm wearing, you can kind of see my lines here, you can see my lines here. Now with this, I wear this all day on my shift. I'm a nurse, if you don't know, and when I'm at work, I wear this. It lasts my whole shift and my skin looks even, glowy, healthy, plump. This is a beautiful, beautiful formulation. Try it out, especially if you have dry skin. Speaking of face products, I got the Tacha Dewy Milk Moisturizer. I don't know why it's washed out right there. Okay. The Tacha Dewy Milk Moisturizer. I love this. You know, for my birthday, I got a sample size. When I got myself now that everything's on sale, I went and got myself the full size. So I'm excited to try that, to incorporate that into my collection. Okay, the next items that I got are refills. The first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Smoothing Micro Primer. Powder, sorry, micro powder. I got the shade 1 Fair. Even though my shade is, I have it in 2 medium as well. This is my overall complexion shade. However, as you can see, I bought this a while ago and I barely even put a dent in it. However, the shade 1, as you can see, is very well loved and very used. I always put this underneath, right in this section right here. It diminishes my pores. I put some on the top of my forehead as well, and I ran out of this really fast because I use that with every application, so I bought another one. I also have been loving, oh, and that's it for my recommendations on face powders because I don't use face powders. The only one I recommend is the Charlotte Tilbury. However, I've heard excellent things about the DIOR complexion powder. That one I've heard is beautiful and similar to this one, but I'm not interested in trying it because I'm just so in love with this product. I don't see the need to. As for bronzer, I didn't buy any bronzers, but the bronzers that I'm loving from Sephora is, I only have one. It's the DIOR Forever Powder Bronzer. I got this in Nude Bronze. See that? It smells so good. It smells like my J'adore DIOR perfume. I can't grab it. I just toppled my camera. It smells like this. It's like if DIOR had a scent, it would be that. It smells so good. I've been using this concealer, this bronzer for so long that I hardly smell it anymore. So this I highly recommend if you're looking for a beautiful bronzer. This does not get muddy. I'm wearing it today. It blends like a dream. It does not get muddy. You can layer it. I layer it underneath. You can't get this at Sephora, but I use the e.l.f. liquid bronzer. Oh my god, this stuff is holy grail. But I apply that first, then I go in with the DIOR bronzer, and it blends like a dream. I love this powder. I'm not interested in trying any other powders, even though I hear that the YSL powder, this one right here, even though I hear that that one is fantastic as well. And this is matte. This is not shimmery at all whatsoever. As for blushes, I have a few recommendations for you. if you're going to Sephora. I picked up the Summer Fridays Blush Butter Balm in Toasted Terracotta. This is actually a refill because, as you can see, this is my Toasted Terracotta. She is also well loved. I don't use highlighter. What I do is I apply my blush, then my powder blush, then I do the Patrick Ta method. Then I take a brush like this. This is the BK Beauty 109, and I dip it in, then I blend it into my hand, and then I just lightly pat it onto that bone of my cheekbones like this. And oh my god, it gives you a beautiful glow, a dew that looks natural, radiant, and without using any type of highlighter. That's why I don't use highlighter, because this is my highlighter. I also have it in the shade Soft Strawberry, which she's also well loved. I combine this with my YSL Make Me Blush. This is number 23. I highly recommend this blush. She's pricey. She's $46, but she's never gonna let you down. This is the number 23. I apply this first, this blush onto my cheekbones after applying my bronzer. Then I apply Soft Strawberry on top. Chef's kiss. That's actually what I'm wearing today. I don't know if you can tell, but that's what I'm wearing today. I also highly recommend the NARS Orgasm X. I have NARS Orgasm in the liquid blush formula, and she's beautiful. She is beautiful. But I don't really reach for her as much. I don't really reach for it as much because it's very light on my skin. I don't remember what I pair that with. Oh, if you must get a highlighter. If you must get a, oh, let's finish blushes. So I use the Orgasm liquid blush from time to time, but I hardly reach for her. But she is beautiful if you're looking for that. However, I do highly recommend the NARS Orgasm X. This one's pretty. Or NARS Orgasm doesn't come out on me, doesn't show up on my skin. My skin is light medium, but I guess Orgasm is for fairer complexions. However, Orgasm X, she shows up and she's gorgeous. This I pair up with Toasted Terracotta. I apply this first and I pat this on top. Chef's kiss. So that is all I recommend for blushes as far as Sephora goes. We can move on to highlighters. Even though I don't use highlighters, I have one highlighter I recommend. One, if you're really into that. I haven't touched this much. This is the HAUS Labs Fire Opal. She's orange. She's so pretty. This is what I pair the Orgasm, the liquid blush with. So we already did foundations, we did concealers, we did blushes, we did highlighters. What am I missing? Oh, mascara. My favorite mascara is not found in Sephora. It's the Panorama by L'Oreal. I always reach for this no matter what. Even though I bought and I really like the Lash Idole Curl Goddess by Lancome. Look at, it's not focusing. Whatever. This curls my lashes and it makes it look voluminous. Voluminous? It adds volume to my lashes. The only thing I will say about this that I'm not a fan of is that when I go to remove my makeup at night, it's hard to take off. It doesn't rip off any lashes, but I have to really work at it for it to come off. That's why I don't reach for it so much, but it is beautiful. So if you're looking for mascara, this, I recommend this one. This is the Lancome Lash Idol Curl Goddess. That's two eyeshadow palettes. Oh my god. Okay. The only eyeshadow palette I'm gonna recommend is this one, the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes. I got this about 2 weeks ago. It's my everyday go-to palette, except for today. Today I used Morph. But I love this palette. I highly recommend it. If you can get your hands on it. They brought it back. It used to be limited edition. I think it's permanent now. If you can find it in your Sephora, get it. Or Sephora online. I love this palette. Everybody loves this palette for a real good reason too. Try it out. The eyeliner that I do use is the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Liner. This is so nice on the eye. This, especially for my hooded eyes, it looks beautiful. I just got a new one. I highly oh, I lied to you. I do wear eyeliner mostly every day too. I highly recommend this eyeliner. So if you're gonna get it in any color you want. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. Oh my god, this stuff lasts forever. I have the color, I have two. I have the color Chaos, and then I have the color Beige Flag, and I use this in my waterline every day to open up my eyes and give me a nice unique look. But I love this eyeliner. I wear it in my waterline all day throughout my entire shift, and it doesn't budge. I'm ready. So my absolute go-to everyday lipstick is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I'm not wearing this one today, but this is what I wear almost every single day at work. And I always pair that up with one of two lip liners from Makeup Forever. I use Wherever Caffeine, and sometimes I use Wherever Walnut. These are my two go-to everyday lip liners. However, if you need an everyday eyeliner, lip liner, Makeup Forever, Wherever Walnut, Wherever Caffeine. So like I was saying, I love the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I pair that with Wherever Walnut lip liner, and then I put Pillow Talk Medium, Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk Medium lip gloss. It has a heart tofu applicator. Tofu. I don't know how to say this word. She smells like mint. Oh, so good. I love this stuff. From Charlotte Tilbury, I also got, I forgot the name of this lipstick, what type of lipstick it is. I don't know what she calls it, but the name of the color is Glowing Jenn, and my name is Jen, so you know I had to buy it. This is Glowing Jenn. She's so beautiful. I pair this up with Sword lip liner from MAC. Then, if we're talking about Charlotte Tilbury, I also got her lip liner in the color Hollywood Honey. That's Hollywood Honey. And what I use, this is Hollywood Honey. What I use for this, I line my lips and then I apply the DIOR, oh, I don't know what it's called. I'll figure it out and I'll write it here on the screen. But this is the DIOR lip gloss, lip oil. I don't know which one it is. I'm writing it on the screen as we speak. This is the color Latte, I believe. Yep, Latte. So I used the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Honey, and then I put this on top, and it's such a beautiful lip combo. I highly recommend these two. If you're looking for a lip gloss, DIOR or Charlotte Tilbury from Sephora. You can't go wrong with that. You just can't go wrong. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And last but not least, eyebrows. Now, I don't know if you saw in my first video, I bought the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I got it in ash brown, but the problem that I have with this is that it comes out. What's happening? You see that? This is my second lip liner. This is my second pencil that I bought from them. I exchanged the first one because it did this, and then this is the second time it happened to me. So I don't know what's happening with these with these pencils, but I didn't feel like going back and returning it. But that's what's happened. So I'm not using this anymore. I am, however, using the Dip Brow Pomade in Ash Brown. So this is what I use for my eyebrows today. And I go in with this little angled brush. And I dip it in and wipe it off my hand, wipe the excess off my hand, and I go to town with it. Skincare, I recommend Tacha's Milky Sunscreen in SPF 50. This smells delicious. Smells like sunscreen, but it also smells like this. I'm loving Tacha's products. I am a new go-to customer. No wrong with Summer Fridays jet lag mask. I use this every night before bed and sometimes under my makeup. But mainly what I use under my makeup is, well, now it's going to be the Tacha Dewy Milk Moisturizer. But I've always been going to, oh, there's too much light. The Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Gel Cream Moisturizer. That's a nice moisturizer. It looks beautiful under the skin. I highly recommend that as well. And I also re-upped on my Summer Fridays Jet Lag Overnight Eye Serum. That's this guy right here. I'm running out. See, I'll squeeze out all the air. I'm running out, so I bought a refill of that. That's it, you guys. Those are all my recommendations. Oh, I have one more recommendation. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is the best. I love this. That's all, guys, for my haul / Sephora recommendations for the Sephora sale that's going on right now until the 20th. Let me know if you have any questions or other recommendations. I'm linking everything below in the description box. So if you want to try anything I mentioned in this video, you can click on the link and go to Sephora's website and buy it for yourself. Or put it in your favorites, like what I do. I put it in my favorites and then I go to the store and I bring it up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, guys. Happy shopping.